Adding a bunch of accessories and off-road lighting to your Jeep is great, however the wiring can get very messy. Not to mention when adding all of those wires, you run the risk of blowing fuses and drawing extra energy from your battery with everything connected to it. This Raxiom Bluetooth light switch and accessory controller will solve all of those problems and allow you to easily control all of your accessories. This will consolidate all of your wiring to one controller that will act as a relay, and they will be completely controllable with a remote or Bluetooth. Installing this will involve some simple wiring, so I'm giving it a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and we'll show you how to do that in just a minute. This unit consists of the actual control unit that you can universally mount and has the main wires in the back to connect directly to your battery, and then on the other side it has 4 waterproof connectors that will accept the provided wiring harnesses that you'll wire into your accessories. Each connector is individually run through this controller, which will act as a relay to your battery. Within each connecting unit, you'll find fuses that will accept a 12 to 24 volt input and output the same amount. There are 2 10 amp fuses and 2 30 amp fuses to protect your wiring and prevent having multiple relays for each of the wiring harnesses. What I really like about this is that it has a separate remote control to control all of the operation to your accessories, so no switch or any switch pods are needed. There's even an Android and an iOS compatible app where you can control everything from, and you can even program the controller for security, which is also pretty neat. This is actually the only option that we have for an accessory controller, and at the moment it sits right around the $200 mark. There are some other controllers that I have seen out on the market that are a bit cheaper than this, however they're usually pretty basic. On the other side of that, there are controllers out there with features that this has for double the price. I personally think that $200 is not a bad price when you're consolidating all of your wiring to make your accessories effortlessly accessible. From my personal experience with accessory lighting, this will pay itself off in the long run. I personally think that $200 is not a bad price to consolidate all of your wiring, making your accessories effortlessly accessible. From my personal experience with accessory lighting, this will pay itself off in the long run. Install will be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and like I said, this will just involve some basic wiring. This is universally mountable, like I mentioned, so you just have to find a good place to mount the control box near the battery. There are the main wires for the control box that you'll have to attach to the battery, and then the other 4 wiring harnesses that you'll have to attach to your accessories. Now, depending on what you're attaching to your controller, you want to pick the best fuse that fits with your accessory so you can best attach it to the correct wiring harness. After that, you can open up the app or use the controller to access your accessories. So if you're looking for a very easy and accessible way to clean up the wiring underneath your Wrangler's hood, Raxiom has you covered. I'm Meredith with XT, and for everything Wrangler, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.